Hello, hello, and welcome back to the Who Are You podcast. I'm one of your hosts, Connor Overbay, and I'm sitting down with the wifey, Shannon Overbay.
Hello.
Sitting down for a nice, fun Sunday hangout. We're doing a little bit of a later night podcast. Usually we get them done a little bit earlier in the day if we're doing our Sunday hangouts, but
we slept in, and football comes on at 1, so
yeah, we were having a busy day watching some football, but having a good time. But before we get too far into the show, like I said, y'all, welcome to the Who Are You podcast. If this is your first time checking us out, make sure you guys give us a like, a follow, a subscribe on all of our content, on all social media platforms. It's going to be at Who Are You Pod from everything from Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, Facebook, all the normal spots. You guys know where to find us nowadays. Also, make sure you guys are checking out the YouTube channel as well. If you guys like our video content, you'll be able to find all kinds of good stuff over there, all of our interviews, reels, little shorts, whatever you guys are looking for. We have it all on there. It's going to be Who Are You podcast on there. And also, obviously, we've been talking about doing the DGen Bets show here now. We finally did episode number 2 of DGen Bets. Let us know what you guys are thinking about that in the comments as well. We are loving doing the show. Bettings are looking a little rough, but we'll get more into that as time goes on. But let us know what you guys think of us, kind of adding a whole nother show to our channel. We'd love to see any kind of feedback. On social media, people have been commenting, letting us know all kinds of stuff about it. So we would love to see what our followers think about everything we got going on.
And put your bets down in the comments as well. Let us know, because, like you said, ours aren't doing too great.
Depends on the day. So a lot of close calls.
Depends on the day.
There's a lot of haters out there. But like I said, thank you guys again for checking us out today. We're excited to sit down for a nice, fun Sunday hangout. It's going to be a little more of a calm, fun show. We still got our Would You Rathers, our top 3. I think our top 3 today is going to be fun. It kind of plays into one that we've done in the past, so it'll be a good time.
I'm interested to see what yours are.
I have some good ones. But to get off with get started with everything, it's been a busy week. Shannon has officially started her new position.
I have officially started. The training 2-week period just ended. So starting tomorrow, I guess Monday, will be official work.
Yeah.
I'm still going to be sitting with my team lead for a bit, just seeing how she does different things. But yeah, I'm excited. Should be fun.
Bigger company, you're doing some different things. Obviously, it's a different spot as well. This is more of a multi-billion-dollar company. This isn't like a, mom and pop shop. Obviously, lawyers and them make decent money, so probably a couple million, maybe more throughout the year kind of thing. But you're working at a bigger company now.
Yes.
So it's cool. It's cool. I know you've been happy to get out of the house more. You took like a month or 2 off between looking for the jobs and stuff. So it's probably nice just to have something to do throughout the day.
Yeah, definitely. And I don't know if I said this the last time we talked about me getting the job, but whenever I started putting applications in, I was really uncertain because I had saw them on Indeed, but I had to apply directly through their website. And initially I forgot about it. I hadn't heard anything somewhat quickly, within a couple days or anything. So I was like, okay, just keep looking. And then I got an email or a call or something. And I was like, oh, I completely forgot, and now I'm working here.
Yeah.
So, yeah, super excited, and just ready to kind of dive in and get my feet wet.
Yeah, start doing the thing. Obviously this is stuff that you've done in the past, a little bit of a different department than what you're normally working with. But from what it sounds like, they kind of have it pretty cut and dry on how to do things. They give you actual training rather than just just sitting with someone and seeing how they do it. You actually have they have a university for you to do online there.
It literally has been 2 full weeks. Almost every day I had at least 2 teams meetings of training, as well as modules that we had to go through and complete that were required.
Yeah.
So, and it's also crazy because I've met 2 people that I knew previously, I think.
Yeah.
One from the place that I worked at, and then another from the company we worked
before
in connection with.
Yeah.
So it's been cool.
Yeah, you got that going on. You were also playing Kahoot. They were making it fun for your classes.
Yes, I won Kahoot. I was great. It was so funny because I guess there's one other person who isn't in Jacksonville because they have all over the country. So the person who came in second was like, you have it this time, but I'll get you next time.
And you also met a couple people who knew you from the podcast as well.
Yeah, that was crazy. Someone who knows
How's It Creates, Ryan Newhouser.
Yeah, Ryan. He works there and stopped by my office. He's like, hey, I know like 4 people who have been on your show. I've like watched it before.
That's pretty cool, right?
Yeah. And then there's been some other people who have come by and it's like, yeah, I'll definitely check out your podcast. So it's been really neat.
The Who's are coming out.
Yeah. So it's just been really great. Everyone's super friendly. So it's a good place so far.
Well, yeah. And it seems like there's a little bit less, there's still a lot of work to do, but there's not quite as much of a kind of say baggage that you had like, at the last place, right? Like you were expected to do some things that other people were supposed to be doing and all that kind of stuff. Like I said, not hating, just it's different at this company than it is from the previous one kind of thing.
Definitely. And I am doing pre-suit again, so it's not as time restricted with certain things like litigation was, but yeah, it's a lot more relaxed than what I was doing it.
A little bit more high stress, high pressure kind of thing. Deadlines are a little bit more heightened kind of thing. But
yeah, so there's definitely requirements that come along with every position, but this one is, I have a whole team working with me doing, like, I'll have my own cases, but we all work together kind of.
Yeah, I think that's cool. So it's good that you've, and this is a big girl job in my opinion, a little bit more money on the side. Obviously your resume is what got you the job. So like you've grown and gotten your experience. It's not like you're fresh out of college anymore now. You've had experience behind you. So
yeah, definitely. And
it's funny that you should send me or show me like the email of them like congratulating the new hires and everything coming in, and like part of your description is the Who Are You podcast on there. I'm like, fuck yeah. I'm like, that's right.
I guess they just kind of like take from your resume because it was all on my resume.
Yeah.
And it was like, yeah, she's co-host of a podcast. She's co-founder of this company. It was awesome.
Yeah, so it was a cool thing. And then what else have we been doing? We went to Seth's. We went to our first time going to see Seth play football, Sandwood and everything. Shout out Saints. They played our buddy's alma mater, Atlantic Coast, and
we just had Reek on, who was saying it was going to be a sweep.
Yeah, he thought they were going to kick their ass. But anyways, we went and saw Reek, said what's up to him. Shout out Reek.
Yeah.
Say Jacksonville Run Club, and then his was it All One Media, if I remember correctly, is his media brand. Does all kinds of great work, and he is a linebacker coach for the Atlantic Coast High School, and he also does a lot of the videos, hype videos, all the videos from the games and stuff. So it was cool to see someone we've had on go say what's up and shake hands, see everybody at the game. So I thought that was fun. And shout out to Nolan, Trenton, Caesar, Cam, and then it was me, you, Mom, and Todd as well. We all went to go see Seth play. Varsity, he's more on the special team side of things. They did put him in for a little bit on the defensive end side, so hopefully
towards the end.
But it was a competitive game. It was
very.
It came down to the last, I said, 30 seconds if I remember correctly.
Oh yeah.
Atlantic Coast refs were a little questionable in my personal opinion, but that's just me.
Yeah, that was something where it was, I won't get too into it, but it was definitely an interesting time, like a good time, interesting.
There was 1 minute left on the clock, and we were there for 30 more minutes. I was like, a lot of penalties that are kind of questionable, a lot of calls, but that's just me personally.
Yeah, but it was good.
Yeah, it was a good time to go there, and I had, like I said, my buddies went to this high school. I went to Sandwood, which was probably 15, 20 minutes away, just depending on where you're zoned in Jacksonville is where you went. Atlantic Coast is a much newer high school than Sandwood is. Sandwood's one of the more OG high schools here in town, one of the oldest ones, and Atlantic Coast got opened up I think 2 or 3 years before me and my buddies were high school age. So they went there, everything was brand spanking new, nice, and it was a nice campus. Walking around, I saw all the buildings, like, okay, this is pretty sweet. All the facilities, they had a turf field, like a full turf field. That's not normal. Sandwood's all grass, like natural grass. I was like, holy shit, this is sweet.
Yeah, it was huge because I went to a really big high school in Ohio, and it was probably at least 3 times that size.
Yeah.
And so it was walking in. It was really interesting to see.
It was. It's crazy. They freaking they metal detect you now. They check your ass now. They want to make sure no one's bringing in alcohol as well. Like they're big on checking your cups and stuff. You can't bring cups in there. I'm like, ooh, they've really cracked down nowadays.
Yeah, it was definitely interesting, especially because we went to the concession stand at halftime, and they were already out of a lot of things.
Yeah.
So if you're going to restrict people from bringing outside food and drinks in, that's one thing. You got to make sure your concession is stocked.
But I also don't think it's for partly it is probably for some of the parents, but mostly it's for kids. Like, the high school kids bringing in. I know what I was doing when I was in high school and being slick and everything.
Yeah, obviously, but...
Yeah, so I think it's just more that side. But I don't know. It was fun, nostalgic. It's funny to think about. I'm almost 10 years out of high school now, which is crazy. You're pretty much at 10, aren't you?
Yeah, 2016. So next year will be 10 years.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, goodness.
It's just crazy, and like I was talking to Todd about this. Me and him went to UNF, go golfing, just play the par 3 holes. I was like, it's weird now as I've gotten older, like I'm closer to my 30s than I am my 20s. And like the 18-year-olds, I always thought I looked so grown at that time. And then I look at old photos of me, I'm like, wow, you look young. And I'm like looking at myself now, I'm like, I don't think I look old or anything, but I'm like, you definitely look different. It's kind of crazy to see.
Yeah, I feel the exact same way because obviously I have a picture of us on my desk and it's probably our first Easter together.
Oh yeah,
I think so.
That's when my jawline was hitting. that's when I was looking good.
But I'll look at that and obviously like my hair has never really grown fast and it's gotten pretty long now, and obviously school just ages you. So going to college, I just look, I guess, more mature is the word I'll use. But it's definitely different. It's cool to look back.
I just look at my styles. Like I was a big, like I loved like Jordans and like Nike clothing and all that stuff. Now I'm a complete more like just golf shirt, or I wear comfy clothes. You guys see me wear Hey Dudes 99% of the time on here, just something comfortable to wear. I was so worried like about my hair at that time and like what other people were saying and all this stuff. And like now I'm just like whatever. I just want to make it home. Get home and relax for the rest of the day.
Do your job, get home, live your life. We're worried about bigger things like getting a house and stuff.
It's just things change, but no, it was cool though. It was cool to see Seth out there. I hope he's having fun. It's cool to see your brother getting older, playing sports. He's one of the tallest guys on the field, so it's cool to see him go out there and play. It's basically like whenever he was a kid and would come to my stuff. Like he used to come to my basketball games when I was playing. So no, it was a good time. It was a good time. And I was saying I went golfing with Todd. I don't know what's happened to my golf game. I've never been good, so let's not get that part twisted. I've always been terrible at golf, but recently it has been very rough. I don't know what's going on with me. I don't know if I need to go see go get like my mentals checked and like figure it out, because lately I can't hit a ball to save my life, and it's so bad. There was times, you've seen it, you've been there in times where I'm like, I'm playing great. You remember that time we went and played with TJ and Jamie?
Yeah.
And I was hitting everything. I was like, we're good, we're chilling today. And that was probably about a year ago, and now it looks like I've just never played a game of golf in my life, or a round of golf in my life, and it's sad.
I don't know. Maybe you just need to get fitted now for your clubs.
I can't blame all on the equipment. It's still partly me. Like when I scull a ball that's supposed to be going 10 feet, and then, or if I'm driving off the tee box and it goes directly to the right, or just freaking sculls and goes into the ground, I'm like, damn it.
You gotta stop thinking too much and just kind of just play.
Don't play with our viewers here. You know how you were feeling last time we went golfing together.
I definitely stress about it. I literally, I gripped the club so hard that I cut my hand from my nails.
And she would sit in the golf cart. She had a bad shot. She'd be all quiet. She wouldn't talk to me.
Yeah, I don't like to do things badly, but that's when, I just go up there. I'm getting mad, so I just stop thinking about so hard, and I'll just hit it. And then I'll hit a nice shot.
And then you're like,
so
finally.
You just have to kind of stop thinking. Yeah.
Well, I mean, that's what most of golf is your thoughts. If you're thinking bad, you're probably not going to do much better.
Yeah, but we should go get some Top Golf. Do some Top Golf and practice a little bit, I think, with our own clubs.
I'm not going to be that person. I no hate on the people who bring their clubs to freaking Top Golf. I'm not going to be that jackass that brings my full bag.
How is it? I don't understand how it's a bad thing.
It's a try-hard thing, in my opinion.
No, you're just getting used to your own clubs.
Top Golf is not the place. That's not real golf. Those aren't real golf balls.
How?
They have microchips in them for how far they go and stuff. So it's not a real golf ball.
Yeah, whatever.
And they probably go farther than a normal ball goes.
I don't know. My balls still don't go too far when I'm playing Top Golf.
Sometimes you can hit it pretty good.
Yeah, I need to get a 4-iron for sure.
But no, yeah, that's something I need to get figured out. I need to get the golf game back and play. We're getting into the perfect time of year. It's gonna be nice and brisk outside. Get into like the 60s and 70s. Get the half zips out. Oof, it's the time of year.
We can start going back to UNF more often and playing 9 holes. And
I like going. It's just they've gotten expensive.
Yeah,
that's the main thing. They used to be super cheap. You used to be able to go play like the 9-hole course for like $15-$20, and now it's like closer to 40.
It is it's a real golf course, and it's
not even. It's not even a real golf course.
No, I'm saying like the price of it.
Oh yeah, I can go play a real round of 18 somewhere for the same price almost that we're paying there. I'm like, come on now, what are we doing?
I feel you.
And you don't get to drive a golf cart. None of that.
That's true. You have to walk.
You either carry your bag or you have to pay extra for a push cart, which I find stupid. And then the drinks aren't expensive there, but it's just like, I don't want to go walk around for 7 miles while I'm drinking beer. I'm like, that just sounds terrible.
Yeah, definitely. But we can start going more.
We'll get it figured out.
Especially like you said, the weather's going to get nice. We can get your mom out there finally.
Yeah, whatever. But speaking of tough things as well, the Jags.
Oh.
The Jags. We are coming to you same day as watching the Jaguars unfortunately lose. I think we lost by 4 points, if I remember correctly, because they got the last second touchdown on us.
Yeah.
It's tough to think that the Jaguars have done this multiple times where Burrow goes out and their backup comes in. This is the second time he's done this to us and comes and wins the game for them. I'm like, what are we doing?
Yeah, we were winning with a minute left in the game. And
well, so it came down to a last second thing. So remember, the Jaguars are driving. We got an interception. We were on the 10-yard line, and we decided to go for it on fourth down. And then Brian Thomas, like I said, Brian Thomas Jr. literally looks at the ball and he sees someone coming at him. He doesn't want to go for the ball.
Well, he started turning before he caught the ball. Yeah. That's the thing. It was going straight to him.
Yeah, Lawrence put it on a dime.
He just started moving as it was coming up and just complete bounce off.
And then De'Ami Brown dropped a wide open touchdown as well. Literally perfect in the hands. He completely dropped it right there. That would have put us up, I believe, 10 points at that time. So it was a tough day. Tough day for the Jags, but we'll bounce back. It'll be time. I'm still wearing my Jags shirt. I'm not hating on the Jags to the point where it's one of these years where we just lose every single game or anything like that. They look good. They're playing decent. You know, ETN this year is going off.
I love it. Love it. Although, they got rid of Bigsby, so I think it's more so ETN and Tootin are the main two now. Yeah,
ETN and Tootin. Tootin's looking really well, looking really good. He is apparently one of the fastest running backs out there currently. He's one of the smaller dudes. He's 5'8", or 5'6". He's not the tallest dude in the world, but one of the fastest out there. So he's doing well. ETN was running up and down the field. He's looking better than he has these past couple of years.
Yep.
It's just I was talking to Nolan about this over text message. We were talking about our bets and everything, and I was every time they would throw him a ball, I understand wanting to protect yourself, right? If Lawrence is throwing you a hospital ball, we call it, so you'll be going across the middle and two dudes are coming in to swarm and just basically kill you.
Yeah.
I understand trying to protect yourself on those, but I feel like there was a couple balls that he had thrown, he would have caught it, been able to turn, and then get hit, and he just didn't, he was just worrying about himself the whole time.
Yeah.
I feel like there was a couple of those. Like I said, not hating on the player. I don't play football, so how am I going to sit here and talk about it when, a 250-pound man's trying to take your head off?
Yeah.
I can understand making a business decision once or twice to save yourself and not get injured and all that.
But then going back to the play with Brown, he was in the end zone. He was wide open.
Yeah, he was wide open.
A defender was trailing him, but that was... And the announcers who were doing the game literally said, if you're getting paid what you're getting paid, that's your only job is to catch the ball.
You catch that ball.
You catch it.
Any other player, say if it was a first-year player right there, that's a huge difference maker. We would have been up 10 because Devin Lloyd got a huge interception for us, ran it back to the 10-yard line, and we can't score either. We go for it on fourth down. Brian Thomas drops the ball, and it's just we're paying you this money, right? And, even same with Hunter, right? Hunter had a couple ones. There was also a terrible pass interference call on Hunter on that last second one that put him down the field. I'm like, that's bullshit. So it was a tough day, but I think the Jags will be all right. I think they can recover from this game. We do have some other big games coming up here soon. Some at home, which will be cool. Who are they? The Chiefs are coming to Jacksonville for a Monday night game in 2 or 3 weeks. I think that would be a pretty sick game to go to see.
Yeah, I know we were talking with your family about going and seeing at least 1 or 2 games. So we just got to finally put something down on paper, get some time. But yeah, I'm excited to see what the coming weeks bring.
Yep.
Like you said, they're looking good. So hopefully they can just make it click.
That, and I hope these freaking bets start hitting. TikTok has been on me and Nolan's ass when it comes to our bets. We have one bad week and everybody thinks we're stupid.
The only week that we did it before this last one came out.
I didn't see anybody else making $1 million this week, and this week was a little rough. There's some that are still alive, so we'll save that for DGen bets and everything. But like I said, we're really enjoying the sports talk there, and it's fun. Shannon's a part of it now as well. She's in the middle. She's kind of our mediator, passing it back and forth a little bit, back and forth to us.
I announce the games, and then they'll say their bets.
Yep. You have your bets of the week, though.
I have my bets of the week.
I would say bets. It's your game of the week is usually what we talk talk about.
It's not like I'm doing over-unders
No.
or who's going to win by certain points. Just one game, who's going to win.
Yeah. And the first week was a little rough for you because Josh Allen became Superman for probably about two drives and ended up winning the game.
Because Henry dropped the ball.
He fumbled it. Yep.
If that fumble hadn't happened, I don't think they would have gotten that,
momentum.
Yeah, that momentum.
And that's what football is. It's all about momentum. Like one team starting to drive, people start getting behind them, get the energy going.
Yeah.
Fantasy football has been interesting as well.
Yeah.
Are you winning what's your score right now?
Right now, so I did win last week against Cam, luckily. Right now, I am winning, but Bijan, he's getting a lot of points, so I don't know if I'm gonna win. And Hawkinson has 0 right now.
Tough world.
So this week I'm playing your mom, and I made a crappy move by keeping Kraft on my bench, and he went off for 24 points.
Tough world.
But as of right now, I'm winning by 3 points, and it's going to be a really close final game. We each have a player playing right now in the Vikings and Falcons game, and then we each have a player playing tomorrow.
Yeah, tomorrow's a big night for me. I have a couple players who need to do something for me. I got Jacoby Myers, and then I also got Bucky Irving, and then the Texans defense. So I need them to go and do something for me. I'm down by like 10 points currently to Seth. But I have 3 players or 3 parts I still need to play, so we'll see what happens there. But Joe Burrow going down has completely screwed me in one of my other leagues. That was a tough look there. He got 8 points before he broke his toe or whatever.
Yeah, has a toe injury.
It's tough.
Yeah, I was very sad watching earlier because freaking Henry last week went off for 29 points. And guess how many he's gotten this week?
2.
Final 2 points.
I have him in the other league too.
What on earth is that? What?
It shows you NFL is you got to show up every single week. It's not like you just do it one week and you're going to do it every single week. Some of these guys, they'll do really well one week and the next week they don't get the ball much or they fumble the ball or defensive line's way better than the week before. So it just depends.
I'd be a lot less stressed right now if I had Kraft and like his 24 points in the game rather than on my bench. But I always do it. I always leave a lot of points on my bench.
I just got something that came across my phone on ESPN. Apparently, Joe Burrow has a thing called turf toe, and he's going to be going to a toe specialist as of the most recent one from, Adam Schefter.
What is turf toe?
I don't know exactly what turf toe is.
They're wearing cleats.
Yeah, I think it's something where your toe splits or something. Let me look at it. Because I've always heard the term. I don't know exactly what it means. 1 second. I'll Google it.
Yeah, whenever he went out, he was holding his ankle, so we all thought it was like a twisted ankle or something like that. And then he went out for the rest of the game, and they're just like, "Oh, it's left toe."
So it is basically a metatarsal phalangeal joint sprain, also known as turf toe, occurs when the ligament under the big toe is hyperextended. This can happen when your toe is forced to bend upwards, like when you're pushing off to sprint. So I guess it's the ligament. So obviously for him, being able to throw, and I'm trying to remember which foot it was. I think it was his left. I think he's right-handed. So
if he's, standing with his left foot forward and goes to throw it, he's gonna.
I was gonna say you need your front foot because that's your coming down foot. That's where you're putting in. Obviously, your back foot is helping you, do the same thing. But so we'll see what happens with that. He was out the whole game today, so we'll see what happens. Prayers up to Joe Burrow. I don't hate on Joe Burrow. I've always been a fan of his.
He's a great quarterback.
No,
he's doing some big moves for sure.
He just has the injury bug. He gets hurt almost every year. I think it was last year, the year before he went out because he tore a ligament in his elbow trying to throw a ball.
Him and his ligaments.
Yeah, I mean these guys are getting beat up. It happens. It happens.
But McCaffrey right now is staying healthy. I don't have him, but he's been making some big moves right now. So.
Like I said, Connor's just taking L's this week, unfortunately. Not to talk about myself in the third person. Gators lost yesterday, too. I was like, damn, man, I can't get one.
Yeah, the Gators game was really bad.
Yeah, freaking...
It was like 5 interceptions.
Yeah, Lagway threw 5 interceptions, tied for like the second most ever. I'm like, oh no, this is not good.
Yeah.
All right. Anyways, so that's what's been going on with us. Let's move on into our top 3 segment. Do you want to let everybody know what it is this week?
Yeah, so we've done top 3 orange things in the past. So this week we decided to do top 3 red things. And if you're watching, you can see I put on my red shirt.
Corresponding with this week's topic.
With the theme, yes.
I like it. All right, so top 3 red things. And to kind of describe it like we did last time, it could be the first things that come to your mind, maybe something that's important. I don't know, anything that's red.
Yep.
So you want me to go first or you?
I think, okay, rock, paper, scissors.
Rock, paper, scissors. Right. Wait, so sudden death, right?
Okay.
Ready?
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Haha, I got you.
Got me. So does that mean I go first or you?
I think I go first.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay. So my top 3 red things, starting with number 3, I put hot sauce.
I like it.
I like a good spice to my food, so yeah, figured why not.
Okay.
Number 2, I put Doritos.
Ooh.
We were talking about OG Doritos. We've been getting them. They're just amazing. So put them as number 2.
I like that.
And then my number 1, I put red roses because I love roses. They smell great. They're like the classic rose that you think of. Mm-hmm. And I did have an honorable mention as well. And I put garnet, which is my birthstone.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
So those are, so hot sauce, Doritos, roses, and then garnet, the birthstone.
I like it. Okay. I went a little bit of a different route than you did.
Oh, goodness.
Some are more on the important side, some different things kind of thing.
Okay.
I do like your list, though. I don't think it's a bad list. So number 3 kind of plays off of yours. I was said chili peppers. Chili peppers are red. Those are like the classic, like red hot chili peppers. You see those guys, right? Classic pepper makes a lot of hot sauces that I'm a fan of. So I would say chili peppers, kind of playing off of yours there.
Okay.
So that's number 3. Number 2, fire trucks. I think you gotta think fire truck, a big OG fire truck.
Well, yeah. I guess when you're saying like first thing that comes to your mind, I get it.
That comes to your mind or are important. I also do have a buddy who's a firefighter, but also see him all the time around Jacksonville because I drive all day long, so I see him all over the place. So first thing that comes to mind there. Number 1 of the most important things we have in our lives, blood.
Oh. I thought you were going to say the who are you guy.
Well, you got to let me finish first.
Okay.
You got to let me finish first. Obviously, blood carries oxygen throughout the body. Without blood, we would not have it. And it is a myth that blood is blue. Your veins are just the color blue.
It's the oxygen or something?
That's not true. So blood's still red no matter what. So they were trying to say, like, what they used to say is because your blood is not oxygenated yet, when it comes out of your body, it turns red. It's red no matter what.
I thought that's why the veins are blue.
I think your veins are just blue themselves.
Oh, that's weird.
Like the actual color of the vein.
I did know that was a myth. It's red inside your body and outside your
body. It's always red. And then, as I was going to say in my honorable mention, who else? The Who Are You guy.
Okay.
The Who. I guess we got to call him Who. I don't.
Mr. Who.
I would say we've never really, I guess, described our character's name, but we always call all of our listeners the Who's. Mr. Who, I guess.
Yeah.
The red color. It's got to shout out to the logo. Anytime you see that logo, you know it's the Who Are You. I don't see anybody else with that logo. Mm-hmm. So number 3, chili peppers. Number 2, fire trucks. Number 1, blood. And then my honorable mention, the Who Are You guy. Got to have him on there.
Okay. I like your list.
I think we both had interesting lists. Like I said, you went more towards like your favorite things that were red.
Yeah.
I was like, these are just things that first came to my mind. I was going to put stop sign. I was thinking that stuff too. You know what I mean? But like, who likes stop signs? No one likes stop signs.
Right. Well, and that's the whole thing. As like, I was thinking of like, obviously some things came to my mind first, but I was like, they aren't really important, or I don't think about them often in my life.
I understand.
So that's why I went the route of like things that do mean something to me.
Yeah.
And obviously my middle name's Rose, so that's why another reason why roses are the number 1. But
roses are red, violets are blue.
Red.
Anyways.
Yes.
All right. So I like that. That was a good one for red objects.
Let us know what your favorite red objects are, or what you think of first.
Yeah. Top 3 red things.
Top 3 red things.
Let us know what you guys think. And now we're going to move on to the would you rather question.
Okay.
I guess I'll go first this time since you went first. So this one's going to be interesting for you, as they always are. I always give you some fun ones.
Yes, so fun.
I think you'll think about it for a second.
Okay.
All right. So my would you rather question this week is, would you rather cut off your own arm with a pocket knife, or
what the fuck?
Or automatically grow a set of 6 udders and have them for the rest of your life?
6 what?
Udders.
Udders, like a cow.
Like a cow, like you milk.
But 2 more than a cow. 6.
Cows have 6.
They have 4, don't they?
No, I think they have 6. Actually, I don't know the answer to that question, so I'm saying that as
I'm pretty sure they have 4.
But we're saying 6. 6 cow udders.
Or sever my own arm with a pocket knife.
Yes.
Now, I have a question about the udders.
Okay. They're functioning as well.
So is it like a cow where you squeeze and milk comes out?
They are functioning.
But it could be like, women, when they have babies, they only get milk then.
Yeah, but they don't have 6 things that are producing milk.
No, just 2, but
yeah,
these are always functioning. That's what you're saying?
All 6 of them are functioning at all times.
Udders. Do I get to have like numbing stuff if I'm to sever my own arm?
Nope.
I don't think I could do that.
This is a would you rather.
So I guess I would rather have 6 udders. I would just have to get like a corset or something, keep them all wrapped up.
You're going to be wet a lot. There's going to be a lot of milk coming out of you.
Plug them. I don't know.
Plug them up.
Yep. I can't sever my own arm with a pocket knife. It's not even like a sharp knife.
How do you know? You haven't tried.
Yeah, because I don't want to lose my arm.
If you get like the Swiss Army knives, they have the saws and the Swiss Army knives.
Yeah, with no numbing or anything. How are you going to get through a bone with a pocket knife?
I don't know. I asked you the question. You didn't ask me this question.
Well, you have to answer it as well, as we always answer our own question.
I'm taking the udders.
Yeah.
I'm taking the udders as well.
Yeah.
You gotta think. I will always have a source of calcium.
Oh my gosh.
I will always have milk for cereal. Never.
That's your reasoning.
Yeah,
You're going to use it for cereal. You don't even drink milk.
Not very much, but it would be good for you because you always like to waste milk. We can't even buy a fucking gallon of milk because you'll have 1 bowl of cereal in 3 weeks.
Because you don't drink milk.
So it's my fault.
Yeah. If I'm getting some milk, I have cookies, I try and have cereal, but I can't finish the full thing. You should help me and have some milk as well.
I don't drink milk like that.
You don't drink a single glass of milk.
No, I'm not the biggest and
that could be what doesn't waste it.
I don't hate milk. I just don't drink it. No.
We have Nesquik. You can make chocolate milk.
It's not like a thing. I drink mostly water.
And energy drinks.
Yes, I do. I am a big Celsius fan. But
replace one of your energy drinks with milk.
I have like 1 energy drink a day, you fucking crackhead.
Well, then, yeah, you have 1 energy drink.
And then a glass of milk.
Soda. Replace one of your glasses of water with milk. Get some strong bones.
I do have strong bones as I'm a foot taller than you.
I don't think strength has anything to do with tallness, but okay.
Your bones have to work and grow, so that means I have healthy bones if I grew this tall.
I think it's partially genetics.
But you still have to have healthy bones to grow.
I have healthy bones.
Do you now?
Yeah, I've never broken a bone.
That's not true.
I've fractured. Never broken. Okay. Anywho, I would choose the udders, I guess. Freaking use it for milk in a cereal.
Cream in my coffee if I ever need it. We can make butter.
We can make butter.
Cheese. Connor cheese.
Oh, that's not right.
Giraffe cheese.
Yep. Okay.
I think
so. We both choose udders. You have given lots of options about what we could use with them.
If we had 6 children, you didn't have to worry about it. There's an udder for everybody. You'd be like a cat.
We won't have 6 children, but that's okay.
You don't want 6 children?
I definitely don't want 6 at once.
I mean, that'd be tough. So what? So there's triplets, quadruplets,
quintuplets.
What's 6? Hextuplets? No.
I know.
Is it?
It's a hexagon, but...
Yeah, because octagon's 8 points.
Let's see. What is it called when you have
6 babies?
Babies. Do. Okay, quadruplets, quintuplets, sextuplets.
Sextuplets, okay.
And then septuplets and octuplets.
That'd be scary. Octuplets would be scary.
Yeah, I don't want sextuplets.
You don't want 6 babies all at once?
No. Especially with how little I am.
You would never be the same. You wouldn't be the same person.
That would not be okay.
I would come to talk to you like 3 months later. You'd be like, I'm still dead.
I'd be like a ghost.
All
a skeleton of...
all the nourishment's gone. Like just everything that was...
That'd be
It's in all the children. That would be tough.
Like those people who have those, props to you because that is a lot.
I was thinking,
I can't even just imagine like the carrying of them.
oh yeah, you probably would need a wheelchair. There's no way you're walking with like that many children.
Yeah.
And it was funny, like Haley, your friend Haley was saying, she's like, that was the worst thing I've ever experienced in my
she
life.
had her little baby. And,
Shout out to Haley and Sean.
yeah, I was like, how was it? And she was like, that was the worst thing I ever experienced in my life. I was like, oh, okay. Totally excited.
Can't wait to have a kid.
Yeah.
I'll be there for you. I'll hold your hand. I'll feel the pain with you while
We need to get you one of those simulators.
I don't even think
Then you can feel the pain with me.
feel the pain with you.
Yeah.
You'll be fine. You'll be fine. You'll just have a hole in your body.
Yeah, that'll be tough, but we've got a couple years.
I always hear the scary stories of like girls who like shit themselves. I'm like, oof.
Yeah, that's one of my like fears. That's one of my fears.
I'll talk
That's
shit.
so embarrassing. You will not talk about that if that happens. Absolutely not.
First
We
place.
need to have like a sworn oath about what will and will not be talked about in that experience. That's for sure.
I will not sign that paper. That paperwork is not being signed.
Yeah, we'll see about that.
You'll be fine. You'll be fine.
Okay, moving on to my would you rather. That's a lot less
You thought about it.
Odd.
You had to think about it for a second, didn't you? It wasn't like, oh yeah, I would definitely take raspberries over strawberries.
well, yeah, definitely not, but udders or severing your own arm.
It was a good one. There's another podcast that I saw, and I was like, that's a good question. I wanted to ask you that.
Did they choose the udders?
Yes.
Okay.
Most people chose the others.
Yeah, I don't know how you can get through a bone. So
You'll be fine.
okay, so my would you rather kind of relates to football since we were watching it all day.
Okay.
Would you rather play one full drive as an NFL running back and you get the ball each time,
Oh.
or be a punt receiver 2 times and there is no fair catch? You have to run the ball.
Running back all day.
Yeah?
Running back all day. These guys who are punt returners and kick returners are out of their goddamn mind. Like
That is literally every player on the other team coming at you.
You're looking up, and you said, so for people who are not sports fans, when it comes to football, if they kick the ball to you, and this is on a punt or a kick, you can put your hand up in the air, call a fair catch, and wherever you catch the ball, that's where the ball stays, and that's where the offense comes out and starts from.
And you don't have to run and like the other team can't
hit you. Yeah, they can't hit you. So Shannon took that off the table there. So I would take running back any day of the week. I'm still going to get killed either way. But when it comes to being a kick returner, you're looking up in the air like this, and then you're looking down every so often to see how close people are getting to you. And I see these guys get teed off on all the time. I don't know how these guys' brains aren't like having exploded with some of these hits.
Well, actually, hasn't the rule changed that they can only start running after you've caught it?
That's on kick return, but you said like punt return and all that stuff.
Yeah,
so like punt return, you can still get killed. But same with kick return. Just even though they haven't gotten to you yet, they still have a full head of steam coming at you.
Right. Yeah.
So 100%. I'll take the running back. I still get killed as a running back, by the way. Yeah. Shannon said she could get a yard when we were talking on DJ bets. A bunch of people said that's a hard no, that she could not, and I agree.
I don't know.
Yeah. Okay. There's whatever. So 100%. What about you?
I think I would do the running back as well, because it's not every time that you have to go directly into the dog pile. Like there's runs where you go on the outside and stuff and you can like run out of bounds before getting tackled. So yeah, I would say running back as well.
Yeah.
I don't want every person coming directly at me.
No. And these guys, usually if you're on special teams or you're on kick return, punt return, or any of that kind of stuff, the guys are coming your way or trying to, if it's preseason, trying to make the team, or these guys are trying to get up into a higher position on the current team that they are on. So they are coming with a wanting to hurt you and kill you.
They're trying to get their spot.
Yeah,
so they're gonna do everything it takes.
Yeah, they're trying to take your dream away. So no, 100% on that.
Okay.
But like I said, hopefully the Jaguars do the thing. We're hoping for next week. Who is our next opponent next week? Let me see.
Oh, no.
I think it's the Texans.
It's got to be another home game, though, since they're away today, right?
Well, sometimes you'll go on stretch where there's a couple like away games, but let me see. So next week for the Jaguars, they are playing, I believe it's the Texans. Let me check. Yes, it's the Texans. I believe it is at home. So we will see what happens with that. But you guys know we'll always give you our fantasy updates as we do every single week, whether it's on DGen bets or if we're doing our Sunday hangouts and everything. But
pray for me, since this fantasy against his mother is stressing me out.
Mm-hmm. And one thing I did want to talk about before we get off of here as well, we are not a political show in any way, shape, or form.
We're not.
At all. We do that on purpose so everybody can, enjoy the show. Everybody can be, friendly and everything. Obviously, you guys heard about what happened in the United States this week. I'm not going to get into it. Obviously, it was a terrible situation. What we are very big proponents on here is being able to talk to each other, whether it's, disagreements on whether it's religious beliefs, political beliefs, whatever it is. We're not big on the fighting each other on the podcast kind of thing. Obviously, I'm sure you guys hear some people, maybe they have a thought process that's a little different than yours. There's definitely people who sit across from me on a weekly basis on the podcast that I'm sure that we differ on something, but we do keep it as a healthy conversation. Being able to expand your beliefs, your thoughts, and be able to put that out there into the world. And we both agree that that should not be something that your life is taken for. But as we did say, this isn't some big political thing. We're not those kinds of people on this show. There's already been 10 trillion other people trying to get attention off something that's bad that's happened already in the world here. We just did want to say is if you guys do have different beliefs, it's okay to go out there and have a conversation with people. It's perfectly fine to do it in a healthy and safe situation.
It's your First Amendment right.
It is
freedom of speech.
So make sure whenever you guys are having a conversation with someone, remember to keep it civil. It's okay to not think exactly the same way. When violence comes into play, that's when you are turning to a whole completely different side, whether it's debates, whether like we were talking about with your different beliefs or anything like that. It's okay to be different. That's what makes everything cool. That's what makes
America America. Everyone always says it's a melting pot of, different race, religion, political, whatever it is. You just have to be able to have a healthy conversation about it and not, be able to be civil.
Exactly. And obviously I'm not going to sit here and say I didn't grow up with a privileged lifestyle growing up. I'm never going to sit here and say I came from dirt or anything, but I did come from a home that did embrace you being able to stand up for yourself, talk. Shannon knows with my family, there's always some kind of conversation going on, or, I push back on something, my parents push back on me or something. Same with our friends. It's okay to have those different kinds of conversations, have different opinions, and still be able to walk away and go home at the end of the night. So that's where I was just going to leave that. Just wanted to make sure we did put something out there on there. Just hug your friends, man. Be nice to people. We live in a world that every single day you see something bad on social media, people trying to push each other apart. Make sure you guys take a second to really remember that we all are humans. We only really get one ride on this crazy thing that we call life. So make sure you attack it every single day. Make sure you guys are going out there and trying to learn something new every single day and better yourself. But me and Shannon just wanted to get off our soapbox for a second. We just did want to talk about that. Obviously you guys know the situation we're talking about, but like I said, hold everybody close. Be okay with talking to different people that may not look like you. Those are really a lot of the more impactful conversations I have, is talking to people who either grew up differently than me, look different than me, have a different religious belief than me, and I get little bits and pieces off that myself personally. I know Shannon does as well. So go out there, treat everybody with respect. Go out there and, like I said, just try to kill the day. But before we do
the day.
Just the day.
The way you
just the day. Go out there and, do your thing. But before we do get out of here today, we did want to say thank you guys again so much for checking out the Who Are You podcast. Thank you guys for checking out DGen Bets. We have been seeing people talk about it, comment on it. There was a little bit of hate on all of our betting and everything. So first of all, get over it. It's our money. We're not doing the best. We're trying our best. We're not getting the best results, but maybe this week is a little different. There's some that are close right now.
That's what betting is. It's always a gamble. That's why they call it gambling.
And it's a couple dollars here and there. As you guys know, me and Nolan aren't putting $10,000 bets out there. We are not that rich, unfortunately. But it's been fun. So if you guys are liking the sports content on there, or you guys think there's any kind of segments or anything we should add to the show that you guys feel like we're missing, put it on there. Let us know in the comments what you guys think that would make the show a little bit better. It's a sports podcast. I've been doing the interviewing style for we've been doing 3 or 4 years now, going on 4 years.
Yeah.
So we've gotten used to that side of things. So this is kind of a new way of opening up what we're able to do, and have different kinds of, whether it's guests, whether it's friends on the podcast, talk some sports, talk the Jags. It's been fun. So definitely let us know on that. And that is under the Who Are You umbrella as well. So Who Are You podcast on all of your audio platforms. And there's going to be Who Are You ? Podcast for the YouTube channel on there. DGen Bets is on there. there. If you go to our playlist, it'll be under DGen Bets, so you guys will be able to see all that stuff on there. And then finally, if you feel like you'd be a good fit for the show, you're an artist, an entrepreneur, a business owner, really a mix of anything, and you feel like you'd be a good fit for the show, hit us up in the DMs at whoareyoupod on all of our social media, or email us. It's going to be whoareyoupod@yahoo.com, and maybe we'll have you guys on a future episode. But I thought today was a fun time. I really enjoyed the conversation, love.
Yeah.
You got anything else you needed to say?
No, excited to see where the games go. Keep following along for all the fantasy updates and what's coming up.
That's right. And we'll have some more fun guests coming up here in the future as well, especially as we get to the holiday season. We're going to have some good times coming up.
Oh, yeah,
so
definitely.
Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button, that like button, the follow button, all that good stuff. It helps us out. And as I say every single week, y'all, thank you so much for checking us out, and we will see you guys next week.
Bye.